Oh, I forgot again. I just left it on there like an idiot. I apologize. Hey, buddy. Welcome to Tuesday. We're going to have a lot of fun. Welcome to the show. We're going to have a good time. We got Jon Huck is here. We got Wil Anderson, and we got Jessica Wellington. It's going to be a fantastic show. I said that Janelle Draper was going to be here, but she never showed up, so I don't know what happened to her. She never showed up. So, guys, let's start it up. Hello, Larissa. Hello, Pow. P-A-O. Pow, pow, pow. Hello, Music Chick Art. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Cody. Hello, Terry. Hello, Chris. Hello, Ian Bagg. Congratulations. Thanks. We're going to have a lot of fun. You know how the game plays. Introduce yourself to the people that are in here. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a great show. As you can see by my beautiful sunny out front day, it's been beautiful. We're going to have a great day. My questions are fantastic. I am going to have a great time. I'm going to take myself out, and then we're going to start up the show, and we'll see you in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Make sure you share and all that stuff. Whatever you got to do. I don't know how to sell this thing. I don't know how to. My wife's back there making noise, so it's driving me nuts. I'm going to take myself out right now. Very exciting. Start for Around the Bag, a show that all the world's talking about. Here he is, Ian Bagg. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. What a great show. Around the Bag, brought to you by Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. We're going to have a great night. We got Jon Huck here. We got Wil Anderson. We got Jessica Wellington. We got a great show. You know how the show works. We start out with a couple questions. We do a couple rounds of questions. We have a good time. They answer the questions. We move on to pick it. And then we end it all up with a super extreme challenge championship round. It's going to be a lot of fun, my friends. A lot of fun. Let's bring in our guest tonight, all the way from Los Angeles, California, Jessica Wellington. Hello, Jessica. Welcome to the show. From Australia, it's Wil Anderson, sponsored by Adidas, and Jon Huck coming in from Las Vegas. Welcome, my friends. Jessica, tell everybody all about you, would you?
I would. I'm a comedian. I also I'm a veteran. I was in the Air Force. I'm just saying that because it was Memorial Day. You can catch me on Grace and Frankie right now on Netflix and Good Girls, and I'm happy to be here.
I love it. Well, welcome to the show. We're going to have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Wil Anderson, how are you? Welcome to the show. Please tell us all about you.
Hello, Ian. My name is Wil Anderson. I am from Australia. I am a standing-up comedian from Australia, as you might notice from the fact that I got my hair cut at the same place as Hannah Gadsby did. So, big Australian comedy tradition. In fact, I've got my glasses on, trying to cash in on the Gadsby look today. So that's the energy I'll be bringing to the podcast. Before that, my only reference I could make to Americans was Paul Hogan. So it's good to have an update.
This is much more fun. The Hannah Gadsby is much more fun. I love it. Congratulations. Hopefully you don't cry and tell us something bad that happened to you during the show. Jon, tell us all about you.
My name is Jon Huck. I am a comedian. I live in the Los Angeles area. I got a new album out right now. It just came out in April called Compromised Maturity. You can go to jonhuck.me and order that online. And I've also, when you said Paul Hogan, that was like my first run-in with real Australian people when I was younger. I did a Paul Hogan impression, and they were both female that were looking at me, and they were not impressed.
Not impressed. Just like the internet. The internet stopped in the middle of that story. That's how unimpressed they were with that. You just froze up in the middle of your story. They said, "How dare you do an Australian accent?" 0 points.
Grind it all right to a halt, baby.
I love it. Well, we start easy on this show. The first question starts the same every night, and that question is, how do you like your eggs? Let's start out with Jon. We'll give him a second chance on his internet. How do you like your eggs, Jon?
I like them fried. Just thrown in a pan, fried lightly.
Little hands. Fantastic. Jessica, how do you like your eggs?
Over easy.
Over
like my sex life.
Easy. I like it. Thank you, Jon, for pointing out how it's done. Well,
that's sex, everybody. That's sex.
Hannah, how do you like your eggs?
Douglas.
I like my eggs frozen and untouched by a man. No.
That is awesome. Oh, we're starting out big time on this show. I like it. Let's get some points away. I'm going to give 3,700 points to Wil for doing a great impression of Hannah. 11 points to Jessica for saying her sex like over, and it was easy to get over. John, I'm going to give you 32 points for just showing us how sex happens. Fine. Love it.
I'm the educational comedian. I'm rebranding.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for being here for us. Guys, here's a nice question. This is a nice question that's brought to you by the internet. I went on the internet and found this question. This question is, what was your hobby before the end of the world? What was your hobby before the end of the world? A lot of people chase butterflies. I didn't, but everybody had a hobby. Wil, tell us about your hobby before the end of the world.
I like to bake things.
Oh,
it's a bit of a secret confession, but I was ready and I've gone into overdrive. Like I am baking anything in my house that can be turned into. I don't like carrot cake because I don't think you should introduce carrots to a cake. That's ruining a cake with your dirty vegetables, right?
So
but I love banana bread because you can eat cake for breakfast. That's where I like that part. If I could put like butter on carrot cake in the morning, I would consider that a breakfast food.
Do you ever toast it? Do you ever toast it?
Do I toast carrot cake or do I toast banana bread?
Yeah, carrot cake. You just chuck it out of the house if it shows up. You don't even like carrot cake. You're just like, get it away from me.
Well, sometimes with the carrot cake, people will put sultanas into it. Also, they'll be like, that makes it sweeter. I'm like, no, I hate sultanas. So sultanas are disappointment grapes. Grapes that could have grown up to be wine, and they've just like got old and withered, and they have to be chucked into carrot cake. No, thank you.
I can see everybody on the American side. I can see everybody panicking. What the hell is a sultana? It's a grape, everybody. It's a grape. They're very fancy in Australia. They're very fancy. I love it. And so, Wil,
do they not call them? Hang on. Do they not call them sultanas in America?
I love it. I love it that you just no, they don't. And I love the fact that you said, "Hold on, Ian, I'm taking this over. Hold on." Do they not call them? No, they call them raisins. That's what we call them. We don't. It's Australian to rename everything. You guys couldn't even say Corona. You had to take the first part off. You call it the Rona over there. You couldn't even get the. Oh my God, Australians love to nickname things. That's what your hobby should have been before the end of the world, nicknaming stuff. But you were busy baking. John, what was your hobby?
Well, I guess before all this, my hobby was going out more. Being outside more, like walking and just being out more.
I love it. Just being out more and walking. Now he won't even walk. Jessica?
I love to garden, which I've got to do more of now. I've planted a bunch of herbs and enjoying it in tomatoes. I love fresh tomatoes. And I love food in general. I was going to say, Wil, how do they say pecan in Australia?
Pecan?
You
imitated you.
You gotta be surprised. The girl that just said, "I love fresh tomatoes," unlike those rotten tomato girls.
I like the little bit of mold on the side.
You know, sultana tomatoes. That's a lot.
Raisin tomatoes.
I like to eat rotten tomatoes. That's how we say it, tomatoes. So we say tomatoes, not tomatoes. That's what I would say.
Yeah, the other side.
But yeah, you can eat rotten tomatoes while reading bad movie reviews on the Rotten Tomatoes website if you're really into it.
Fantastic. Look at that. Scott Engels. Oh, that's not that. There's Scott Engels right here. Do you put pineapple in your carrot cake, Wil? Oh, that is just crazy. That is
now it's a pineapple cake. Pineapple is a
No, that's a Christmas cake is what it is. It's a goddamn Christmas cake at some point.
Pie or fruit cake.
Yes. Let's get some points away. I'm giving points to Wil. Carbs, usually about 17. Plaid the sugar and the raisins, 29. I give 29 to Wil. John used to like to go for walks, but suddenly the end of the world happened. Can't go for walks anymore. 44 points for fucking John not going for walks anymore. Jessica, she loves a good old fresh tomato. She loves a fresh tomato. I'm going to give her, 83 points for a fresh tomato. This round is pretty good so far. 6:11 in the PM in Los Angeles, 9:11 in New York. I have no idea what time it is in Australia, but I'm sure it rhymes.
11/11 Wednesday.
11/11 Wednesday. Oh my God. I'm
pretty sure tomorrow.
If it was November, there'd be a bunch of conspiracy people freaking out right now. Anyways, guys, here's a nice question that probably Wil won't enjoy because I don't even think they have this party over there in Australia. What was your best ever Halloween costume? Right, Wil? Am I right? Halloween's not big in Australia.
It is becoming bigger now, but it is very, very. and it's at the wrong time of the year. So last Halloween, so it got quite popular with the kids, and so they're out doing trick or treating. You know, it's a bit of a hit and miss operation in Australia because only about every fourth house on a street is into it, but they'll decorate it and you know which one to go to.
Right.
But my favorite thing is all these kids are dressed as witches, and Jimmy Fallon doing a Chris Rock impression. So they've got all this black all over them. And it's 40 degrees, which is like over 100 in like your temperature.
Oh.
So there's just all these, there's all these little melting witches, like it's a scene from The Wizard of Oz. It's brilliant.
I'm the reverse of that. I'm from Canada, so it doesn't matter what you were a witch wearing a winter jacket. That's what it had to be. You know what I mean? That's what you had. Doesn't matter what you were in a winter jacket. John, what was your best ever Halloween costume?
It actually, I think it took place about 3 years ago.
My God, you were an old-looking youngster.
I went as Teen Wolf from the prom scene with the wolf and my girlfriend, now wife, but she made like the beard and the hair, and it looked legit. It was really, really, it was a good costume.
You're enjoying it still to this day. I like that. By the way, Halloween canceled this year. Jessica.
Yeah, here.
Ian, can I just ask one question quickly?
Sure.
So I love that it was girlfriend, now wife. So did this Teen Wolf costume get her across the line?
Push it over the edge.
Was it?
This was it.
It helped. I'll be honest. It was like she was willing to make me the better. Like she went as Styles, so she went as the lesser friend. Do you know what I mean? We went as it was a couple.
That's a good relationship when you dress your woman up as the lesser friend. I like that.
I didn't do it. She did it.
Oh my God. Jon Huck just come flying out of the 1960s closet right there. She was dressed as the lesser
Women gotta
friend.
make the costumes. I'll be damned if I'll be sewing any britches.
That was awesome. Sorry, Jessica, there was men talking. What was your best Halloween costume ever?
I really can't think of my best, but I can think of my worst because I've never been big into Halloween, but as a kid, and I was a chubby kid, obviously, if you didn't know, surprise, surprise. And like you said, it was winter, so they always made us wear clothes underneath. I could never wear like just underwear or whatever, and I'd have this big clown costume on, and
Nice.
you have clothes underneath, and I look at all the pictures back, and I look huge, just a big like gay flag. That's what I look like.
Just a big gay flag. So, I don't even know why you said you went as a clown. You should have just said you went as a big gay flag. That was what you said. Let's get some points for it. Will gets half the points to what everybody else gets because not everybody celebrates it in Australia. So we're going to give him half the points. So we're going to give him 15.
He gets every fourth point.
He gets every fourth point. Give him 15, which means John gets 95 because a woman made his costume. And I like the way he worked that right there. You go as my lesser. That's all he said. Jessica just went as a gay flag. Fantastic. She still hasn't changed her hair from then. Good for her. I'm going to give you 175,000 points, Jessica. 175,000 points because I'm allowed to give out other points I want away because it's my show. It's called Around the Bag. Don't give a shit.
Oh, what do we win?
Oh, I can't tell you that. A new car if it's available. Guys,
turns out it's not.
Which subject in school do you wish you'd tried harder at? What subject in school do you wish you had tried harder at? Let's start with you, Jessica.
English. I think I would talk better and read more.
Maybe speak well. Sorry.
Better read more.
Sorry, that was uncalled for. I apologize, Jessica.
Well, just know what happened. It was like first day at the robot factory.
Westworld season 4.
Oh my God, that was fantastic. John, what do you wish you'd studied more hard in school?
Math. Numbers.
Why is that?
I'm a dipshit. I don't know how to. I can't add. I can't count back change. I can barely put numbers together. I don't like numbers are not my friend.
By the sounds of it, you wish you'd taken math.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't.
Because it doesn't seem like you tried. It doesn't seem like you even took it. I should have taken English with Jessica after that little conversation. Oh my God. Will, what do you wish you tried harder at?
I think probably math as well. We call it maths in Australia for reasons I don't know why we've decided to have that difference, but it's called maths in Australia. I don't know.
Maths?
Maths. That's what they say in Australia. Maths.
See, if I would have
Yeah,
done it,
so-
I would know if that was correct. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if it's correct either, but that's what we call it. And all I remember from year 11 maths is ACEGIKMOQSUWY, which is every second letter of the alphabet, because they used to make us do the left-hand side of the equations in the book, and it would always be ACEGIKMOQSUWY. And I don't remember anything from maths, but I remember that every second letter of the alphabet.
Well, that's great, but you know how to count back chains, because John can't even count back chains. Just completely useless. I just should say any number. You're not going to know if I'm right or wrong, John. 27. 27.
Yeah, 27 comes after.
Well, I'm going to give you XY745. I'm going to give 475 for you.
That's the best, right? I win.
What the hell, Jessica? I'm going to give you -5. -5. I like Lindsay coming out hard. John is confused. Andrew comes flying in the room. I'm Australian, and that makes 0 sense. Well, that doesn't make sense at all. My God, this guy just gets Australian angry. We got one more question in this round, and then we'll be moving on to the next round. Oh my goodness. What age were you the first time you seen an uncircumcised wrench? That's my question. I was in the 3rd grade. Walter Almeida was changing for PE, and I was like, oh no. He got caught by something and dragged down the street. I was very concerned for him. John, let's start with you. When was the first time you seen an uncircumcised penis?
About the time I looked down at my own penis.
Ah, fantastic. 0. But he didn't know the number because he was horrible at math.
I was bad at math, but I liked what I saw.
He's bad at math, but he got a couple extra inches. Jessica.
I was 15. We start early in the trailer park.
Right.
Yeah, I was 15. It was one of the kids in the neighborhood. And
Question for you. The uncircumcised penis you seen, rich kid or a poor kid?
Oh, super poor. He didn't have a floor.
Yeah, right. So he still probably had his umbilical cord hanging off him too. You don't even know if he's seen his penis. It might have been both his umbilical cord and his penis. Will, how about you, young man?
So first time I saw a circumcised or uncircumcised?
Uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised. Okay, we call them a wiggle in Australia because like they wear skivvies, so they look like the Wiggles. So the first time, that's not true, but I wish that was true.
You can just make
I
it
wish I
true. You
had
don't
just
have to
made that
say.
up and that was a real thing about Australia. Singlets and skivvies. So what am I going to say? I reckon I can't really say the first time because it's legally protected because of the court case, but I would say junior football. Like maybe like 6 or 7 in the showers.
That's about the age. Very confusing time for guys. Oh my God! I'm going to give 6 inches away to everybody. 6 for John, 6 for Will, 6 for Jessica. That is the end of round 1. The first round brought to you by Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Let's check out with our comments. Will knows his stuff. Kevin says uncircumcised wrench Elvis. Liz is going the Wiggles, of course. Jeff Upton, of course you do, Will, and then adds an extra L for no apparent reason. Cody, I was 15 when I seen an uncircumcised penis. That's just uncomfortable right there. That just sounds like molestation if I've ever heard it. Round 2, let's do it, guys.
Like Cody was going to comment that to any conversation we were having.
He's just gonna. I was 15 when that happened. Oh, guys. Oh, I have a dog, and my dogs love the blue buffalo. But I'm very concerned. I don't know if my dogs would notice if I switched food on them. Does it matter what type of food you feed a dog? From what I can tell, my dog will eat anything. Does dog food brand matter? That is the question. I'm going to start out with Will.
Okay. This is a confessional, but I don't feed my dogs bought dog food. I make them their food specifically.
I should have known.
So I cut them, like there's a kind of vegetable mix that has like, carrot and sweet potato and zucchini and all these sort of things in it. And then there's like, I cook them, fresh chicken as well. And I'm vegetarian, so I actually cook meat for my animals. And I don't.
So you cry while you make them their dinner?
Well, I make them kill the chicken.
You make them kill the chicken. Jessica, does dog food brand matter? Some people are going with that Wil Anderson fresh blend. But does dog food brand matter?
It does, and I have the T-shirt to prove it. I think it definitely depends because they have a corn. What is it? Fucking, it's like the corn syrup, but not. It's the dog version, like corn filler.
Corn filler,
right?
I think you're trying to say corn.
Corn.
I think that's what you're trying to say. Corn.
You already know I can't.
I don't think there's a filler of corn. I think corn is the filler. But okay. Oh my God. You can take the girl out of the trailer park, but you can't take the uncircumcised penis out of the girl.
But you can circumcise your own corn, you know?
Yeah. Jessica's answer is yes, it matters. Will's answer is yes, it matters. Jon Huck, it's all up to you.
I'm a lot like Will, a little bit. I guess I'm a little bit like Will. I don't feed my dogs.
Did you say anything more, or did you freeze?
No, I stopped speaking.
Okay, good. Are you saying you don't have dogs?
I don't have any dogs. No.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I should have known. You're all like Trump.
I would guess.
So like Trump. It's crazy.
Yeah. I guess it would. That was me trying to have a small hand, but it was like still the size of my head.
It was a massive hand.
John says, I feel like as someone who doesn't have dogs, that was an inappropriate costume for you to wear at Halloween. I feel like you were wearing dog face. Like, you know, you're dressing up as a wolf.
You think me going as team up was wearing dog face?
Apologize.
That is awesome, dude. That I'm gonna say that too. Like, I got in a lot of trouble for this picture. Canine Society got super pissed. I had a public apology. It was a mess, dude. I don't know if I'll ever recover.
I love it. The guests are going after each other tonight. Will just says, John, you owe an apology. John says, I don't. And Jessica says, I've got a T-shirt. That's great. That's fantastic. Let's give some points away. 1 for John, 2 for Jessica, 3 for Will. Let's continue. Keep going. What is your favorite adult beverage? What is your favorite adult beverage? Let's start out with Jessica.
Well, during the pandemic, it's been I'm pretty classy, so it's been Peak Moscato.
Ooh,
yeah, you
know, look at you, fancy goddamn.
My color matches my hair when I drink it.
Love it, John.
I would have to say I've been enjoying this peach THC infused beverage that I am able to have delivered.
I should have known by the way you stopped talking in the middle of talking halfway through getting through a speech about your dog. Will, what's your favorite adult beverage?
I enjoy beer. I'm Australian. You've got to like you say that. Like even if I did not like beer, it would be my national responsibility to say that it was beer. I mean, we're a country that made Vegemite out of what was left over when we started making beer. There was just stuff left over in a barrel when we made beer, and we scraped it up and went, we should put that on toast. That's how much we love beer.
That is fantastic. I've never even thought about that. You guys are just like, we can't leave any of the beer behind. Don't leave any beer behind. Put it on toast for breakfast.
Use all the beer.
I like it. John's high, so he has no idea how many points they gave him. Jessica, I'm going to give you 40 proof. I think your wine is at 40. No, 12 proof. Will says beer. Usually they drink a 24 pack when they get the beer. So 24 for Will. Fantastic. Good points on that one, guys. Oh my God. Tell me something about you that you've never told anybody, but you feel like you could tell on the show. Here's something you want to tell somebody that you've never told anybody. Look at this Andrew guy just bringing up Ron Jeremy for no apparent reason.
I was in a movie with Ron.
What's that?
I was in a movie with Ron Jeremy.
Is this your answer?
Sure.
What movie were you in with Ron Jeremy?
It was called Open.
And has your pink eye recovered?
Yes.
Fantastic. Good for you. Jessica coming flying out of the closet. I'm a porn star. John, how about you?
What was the question? Have we ever done a movie with Ron Jeremy?
No, that wasn't the question. The question was, tell us something about you that you've never told anybody. Jessica just told us she did a movie with Ron Jeremy and as a porn star. She hasn't even told her parents.
I was the one who saw that movie that they did. I've never told anyone.
I don't like the way your shoulders are sagging right now. I feel like you're trying to get away with something. Will, tell us something about you that you've never told anybody that you want to tell us right now.
I once yelled at Dennis Rodman.
For
Yeah, for what?
So, well,
I mean,
he was
probably a
in
million things.
I was doing a radio show in Australia, and he was coming in to flog his like vodka brand or whatever he was in Australia, flogging at the time. And so we did the first break, and he was clearly drunk, and he didn't really want to be there. And so in the break, and I don't know why, I just said I literally just started yelling at him. I was like, mate, if you don't want to be here, you can fuck off. I don't care. Like, we don't need to flog your stupid fucking vodka, and you can fuck off out of here and get out of here if you want. I don't give a shit about you being here. And he loved it, was awesome in the second break, and then invited me on a night out. And I went out that night with Dennis Rodman and his posse for a night out in Sydney.
It's said different. It's called pussy. Him and his pussy.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a pronunciation thing.
Oh my God, that is fantastic. That is a way better story than doing I got herpes off of Ron Jeremy and then I watched that show. My God, that is fantastic. 69 points to Jessica, 5 points to John. What was Dennis Rodman's number when he played basketball? Anybody?
I don't know. We just watched that thing.
Michael Jordan was 23, so 23 points to Will.
I've literally been watching The Last Dance for the last 4 days. I think it was like 91. Was he 91? Was he had some crazy number, right?
Yeah, some great. Well, hence Rodman. You don't just end up in North Korea because you got everything going on. I'm going to tell you that much. Oh my God!
Comedy Store before.
He's been everywhere. Jesus Christ, he's like the COVID. He's touched everyone. Oh. I got a couple more questions out of this. We got to get going soon because Will's dog's up on his lap. He's saying, I need you to make me some chicken. Come on, damn it. That's a good-looking dog right there. John, you could have a dog like that if you just go out and rescue somebody, but you're just a dick.
She actually came in because she was offended at your hate speech.
Yeah, the dog is look the dog in the eyes and tell him you're sorry.
That is just looking right at the camera. Guys, why do extremists need haircuts so bad? Why do extremists need haircuts so bad? I've never seen anybody lose their shit like extremists. Tell me why. Let's start out with you, Will. You're in a different country.
Yeah, okay. Well, the main reason is that often the extremism has been branded by haircut, right? Like, you think of Hitler, that's a very memorable haircut. You've got like your sort of, your skinhead style haircut. Throughout the alt-right sort of style of haircut, I think that when dictators, you'd mentioned North Korea before, throughout history, if you're going to be a real evil dude, normally you're rocking some sort of specific style haircut or a specific style mustache, right?
You can't be scruffy
at home yourself, but people aren't going to pay attention to you. So I think that, if you're talking about hair and evil people, like Hitler ruined that mustache forever. Charlie Chaplin was the world's most beloved comedian. So that would have been the most popular, mustache in the entire world. And then Hitler comes along and he was such an evil person that no one other than Michael Jordan in the history of humanity has ever attempted to have that mustache again.
And how crazy is the Jordan one?
Michael Jordan ruined the Hanes summer brand of T-shirts just one year with that mustache. Oh,
it was sad they didn't go with Hair Jordan. I would have thought
Hair Jordan. John, you follow that, you motherfucker.
Well, I think it's because if you think about it, if your brain, the follicle,
Jessica, we're gonna pass on to you. You got good hair.
I think because when you're holding your tiki torch, it's like when you smoke crack. It's not wise to have bangs. So if you're holding a tiki torch, you don't have hair that can just catch on fire. That's ridiculous.
I love that a girl from Florida could tell us how not to catch your hair on fire while smoking crack. That is awesome. That is the best thing I've had all day. Good for you. John's still confused by the question. He's having his peach and blue fucking marijuana. He has no idea what's going on. Oh my God. Guys, have you ever been on the big screen at a sporting event? Have you ever been on the big screen at a sporting event? I was once. I was at the LA Kings Calgary Flames, and all of a sudden it came on me, and I just started rubbing my nipples for no apparent reason. They took me out of the building quite quickly. Guys, Jessica, you ever been on the big screen at a sporting event?
No, I don't think I've ever been at a sporting event with cameras.
Oh my God.
Underground stock fights are you going to?
That is great. Look at John just shooting the COVID in the corner over there.
Gotta get it out.
Will, have you ever been on the big screen at a sporting event?
Firstly, I just want to know what sporting events. I've seen every tiny sport on camera. So the idea that there are actually sports that aren't covered by cameras, I want to see some of those sports. Secondly, my dogs are barking a lot in the background for some reason.
That's okay. We should be concerned about you. Somebody's coming in.
Yes, I have been. I have been on the screen at a big sporting event at the cricket at the MCG in Australia.
That's huge.
There was about 80,000 people at the cricket.
That's nothing. We lost that in 2 months.
My friends and I had banners that had a setup and a punchline on them. So basically 2 banners. This is the nerds we were. So we're dressed in the Australian colours. Australia's playing some other team in the cricket. And we're all dressed up in Australia. And we had like a call and response banner operation system. And we were on the TV and the screen quite a lot.
Good work. Good work. Very impressive. John?
Yes. I was at a Dodgers game and the camera kind of came on me, but then my brother-in-law had his newer kid and just put the kid right in front of me. So it was like, and then child.
I bet you that's your brother-in-law right there. Are you on TV again? Hold my child. And then you have to say
back, just comes in right now. I'm like, ow.
You're like, it's the internet. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. That is fantastic. Let's get some points away. That's the end of that round. Let's get some points away. 42 points, because that's probably how many Los Angeles Dodgers lost by. Jessica, I don't know what the points go for in a cockfight, but I'm guessing it's 6-9-12. So I'll give you a 6-9-12. Will's had 80,000. What the hell? 80,000 points for Will. 80,000. Fantastic. That is the end of round 2. Round 2 was brought to you by Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. If you're on ice and you got a little bit of a boner going on, think about Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky. Fantastic. My God. Look at that. Will just left. Will just said, I've had enough. I'm out of here. I think I'm winning this game quite handily. I'll just do another one. Wayne Gretzky, one sexy man. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Oh, how about this guy? Just growing a mustache. Wayne Gretzky's brother, Dave Gretzky. What? Oh, my God. Well, we'll go wait for Will to get back. John, how's he? Oh, there's Will right there. Hi, Will. Just doing a big show. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
My dogs were barking, and I thought someone was breaking into my house.
Oh, my God. It's Australia. They never break into your house. If anything breaks into your house, it's probably a spider that'll carry all 3 of you out of the place. Oh, my God.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'd recommend you watch a movie called Wolf Creek and get back to me on whether you think bad things happen in Australia.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, we've got murder too. Dude, I'm in Long Beach. Yeah. We'll outdo you the murder. Let's start it. This is picket round, guys. This is the picket round. I'm going to start with Jessica, then I'm going to go to Will, then I'm going to go to John. Picket. You have to pick one of the two. Jessica, we're starting with you. Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Will, Facebook or TikTok?
Facebook.
John, MySpace or bathroom wall?
Bathroom wall.
Fantastic. Here it goes. Jessica, Jonah Hill or Michael Sienna?
Jonah Hill.
Ooh.
I don't know who this is.
Will, Seth Rogen or Bill Hader?
Okay. That's hard. This is a hard question. Ian? You're giving me a hard question.
I like
a lot riding on it.
Congratulations,
Bathtub.
I know they're both watching, and they're both very nervous right now about which one.
Please, Will.
Look, just because I don't think Will and Bill, it's just too much confusion. So I'm going to say, Seth.
Seth Rogen, nice. John, Nina Hartley or Ron Jeremy?
Nina Hartley.
Oh, good move. Here we go. Jessica, Will or John?
John.
Oh, God damn it. Keep America great. That's the Florida answer right there if I've ever heard one. Will, John, or Jessica?
Look, you go too much on this.
He's frozen. Oh, he was frozen. Right. The frozen was perfect. You were frozen in disgust. It was awesome. It was awesome. Oh, that was great. Oh my God. You were frozen with such disgust. It was perfect. Oh my God.
That was my response.
What was your response?
Yeah, that was my response.
Okay, that's your response?
That is my response.
John, Will, or Jessica?
What kind of person would I be if at this point I didn't choose Jessica and was like, Will. I gotta go with Jessica.
Jessica, sticking to the people. I love it. Jessica, pot or booze?
Booze.
Ooh.
Pot makes me sleepy.
Will? Dancing or movie?
Dancing or movie? Movie.
Movie. John, steak or chicken?
Chicken.
Very nice answer. Jessica, mom or dad?
Oh, that's a sore spot, you dick.
Way to go, Jerry Springer.
Yeah, I'll say my adopted mom.
Ooh, that got serious, that one. I like it. Will, sleep or sneak out?
Sleep.
Sleep. John, paper route or wash cars?
Wash cars.
I like it. That's the end of the goddamn round. Picket round is over. Picket round was brought to you by guess who? That's right. Picket round brought to you by Wayne Gretzky Cereal, Pro Stars. Pro Stars, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Wayne Gretzky, keeping it blonde, keeping it in a mullet since 1985. Wayne Gretzky, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Let's continue on, guys. I got a call from Wayne Gretzky the other day. This is Extreme Challenge round. This is Extreme Challenge. Extreme Challenge tonight is a movie. The Extreme Challenge is about a Lion King. I'm going to have you guys are going to go head to head. First will be Will and John will go head to head for this question. I don't know if you know anything about this movie, but the questions will be about this movie. What area is Simba forbidden to go to?
The bathroom.
No.
Church.
Church is close. John.
Oh wait, was I not supposed to yell out at first?
No, well, it goes back until somebody gets it right.
The bookstore.
Yes, that's right. Lion King was taking place in the bookstore. My God.
I never saw the movie.
This is going to be a rough one for you.
Some other part of the area where they lived that was
That's
dangerous.
right, the Elephant Graveyard. Will, the Elephant Graveyard. Good work, Will. Jessica's going to go up against John for this round. Jessica's going to go up against John. What does
dominate?
Hukana Matata mean? What does it mean? Hukana.
No worries.
No worries, correct.
Feliz
Jessica
Navidad.
just kicks John right in the nuts.
Feliz
Just
Navidad.
taking it.
Merry.
Will, you're going against Jessica on this one. This is
that's
one.
right.
This is where we found out who the championship round is. Who played Timon, and Pumbaa?
Oh, there's the muskrat.
Yes.
Nathan Lane.
Yeah, yes. Wil Anderson comes flying out of nowhere, just kicks Jessica in the balls. I love that. Fantastic. Oh my God, the Australian just goes 2 points. So that would go into the final round. John got none, Jessica got 1, Will got 2. John, you're out. Sorry, buddy. We're gonna have to put you on mute.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm pretty positive. You got to get off the pot. We got to put you into some sort of rehab or something. You're all over the place.
That's
Here's a very tough question. We'll see who ends with this one. That'll be the champion of Around the Bag on May 27th, 1912. Here's the question. Who is your favorite character in The Lion King?
Simba.
Simba. Jessica just watched it the other night, couldn't answer one question. Will has never seen it, just remembers from the first question. John, just high as shit, hanging in the corner, has no control. Tonight's champion. What's that?
I've never seen the movie. That's my defense.
Oh, it's not a good answer. You're too busy watching the Nina Hartley movies. Tonight's champion is Wil Anderson. Will, you've won nothing. That's what you've won on Around the Bag. We have nothing to give it away. Wayne Gretzky is the proud sponsor. Anytime you want to go to a hockey game, I'll take you to a hockey game when you're over here. Tonight, just tell us about a business that you think needs more knowledge about it, just in your neighborhood. Tell us all about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, great. So, me? Or yeah.
Will,
I've got this link on all my social media, so you can find me at Wil Anderson. But there is a great young guy in Australia who started a business during this, where he's providing meals for free for emergency services workers, And it's been an incredible program, and they're looking for donations, and obviously it's for everyone who's on the front line being able to access meals and get them through this time while they're helping out people. So I'll have all the links on my socials if people want to support that.
Just go to that, to wilanderson.com, right? It's .com?
That's right.
Go there, right there. Jessica, how about you? Do you want to, would you like, nobody loses on this show. Jessica, would you like to outdo Will and when he's just giving food away to the service?
I don't like people.
Perfect. .com.
Yeah.
It's off.
.net. .gov.
Sadly, it was already taken. That's fantastic. Jessica will actually be doing stand-up this weekend in Sacramento. If you guys want to go see her, she's gonna 25 people can make it to that show. It's which club's it at, Jessica? I can't remember.
Unlimited. Got to get your tickets online. It's 50 people per show, so come down. If you wear your gloves, we'll have fun.
Wear your gloves. That's what you think. Bring your masks. Wear your gloves, and if you want to keep your bangs, hold them back while you smoke crack. John.
Yeah.
Anything? It's been a great show, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. What a wonderful time on Around the Bag. Thanks for being with us, Jessica, Will, John. We'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on the West Coast. Tell your friends all about us. Make sure you share and comment. And God, that was fun. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. La, 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 la.